Welcome to another session of live six-handed, and I've been sat there for a while, and I've got a loose aggressive player opposite me, and I wish I'd have started the video a little bit earlier because it's probably a good example of a typical loose aggressive player. I mean, he's really just barreling at anything, and you know, if we find an opportunity to you know take his stack, then obviously we're going to look for that. And I'm going to 3-bet him here, although I've got nothing. He's going to expect my range of 3-betting to be, I've caught 7, so I'm not, that far, possibly even ahead. But it's just going to barrel at it, and I'm going to flat call as though I would if I did have anything through, jacks to aces. I'm going to just flat call that, and then at this point I would shove it, wouldn't I? So if I shove it all in now, hopefully he'll figure out that he's. Yeah, and he's folded. So I mean, it's not a bad example of the way you can make some value for these guys. I mean, you've got to let them barrel. So the important thing is that if you've represented a hand, then check it, let them really fire at it, check it again, let them fire again, and then at some point obviously you're going to go over the top, and you're going to hopefully bring the pot down, either with a made hand or with a hand that I was representing. I mean, he had to think that he was behind then with my 3-bet. I could have been representing, say, a pair of jacks, or right through to a pair of aces, or even ace-king suited. I could have had ace-king of hearts, and that would have won me the pot. So hopefully we'll get another chance to finish him off in a second. And when you are playing loose aggressive play, you just need to turn your game on its head a little bit. Be wary of other players, because you need to think about your position to the razor. You don't want to be 3-betting him when there's other players still to act. So you've got to think about betting him when you're in the big blind, or you're nearly last to act. But be aware that when you're focusing on one player, there's still other opponents around the table that actually might have a genuine hand. So just pick a spot really for you to do that. Feed in misinformation. If you're going to raise and you're going to 3-bet, then 3-bet with 3-bet with air, 3-bet with suited connectors, or 3-bet with, like I did there, with 5 and 7 suited. If you do catch a hand, then just flat call it and let him barrel, and then you'll get some value for your hand at some point, depending on the flop. You might want to think about having then to re-raise, or to move all in and close the pot down, but depending on the texture of flop, it's a good idea, if you can hold your nerve, just to kind of check call his barrels, and try and get some value, because he's going to do it irrespective of what he's got. Occasionally they're going to catch, and that's just that's just what's he got there. He's moved all in again. He's probably got absolutely nothing. Wouldn't surprise me if he's got a pair of 7s or some, basically, well, a pair of 2s. So is he going to reload, or is he gone? Unfortunately he's gone, but I picked up pocket queen, so obviously I'm going to raise this up. Now I do need to adjust my play now, because I've got some tighter players and tight aggressive players on the table, so I need to switch gears now. I think I'm ahead in this, so I'm not particularly worried. I might get some value for this hand, because he probably thinks I'm playing quite loose, because I've been doing some crazy things with the guy opposite me. Maybe I'll get some value for this. Hopefully he hasn't got an 8. No, he's folded, so that's good. So yeah, I mean, they're really annoying loose aggressive players, and the wisdom really is just turn your normal play on its head, and feed them misinformation. They really love to understand the hand range that you're playing and the bet sizes that you're making, and I think I've saved this out in this hand, see if I can get some value for it. Just 1 second. Oh, it's folded, unfortunately. So yeah, feed the misinformation, adjust your standard play, be prepared to check call more often than you would, because you need to let them barrel at the flop and the turn, and then when you think you've got an opportunity to take the pot down, then obviously just move in and take it down. So I'll be doing more videos on loose aggressive players, because I know it's a lot of people tend to struggle with that, and it's an area that you can certainly make some value. So just finish off with this hand and then we'll close the video down. Plenty more videos on www.mypokercoach.co.uk. That's www.mypokercoach.co.uk. And I'll just close this video down and I'll post it on the site. Good luck with your poker.